Hi guys, Ethan here from DIY Aquarium Filters, and today I'm gonna show you the changes I've made to this DIY moving bed filter right here. I know there's a bunch of changes and stuff, but I promise you this would be the final change. If you didn't know how I made this, I'll put the link of my video in the description below, and in my recent videos I've made some changes to this as well, and I put the sponge here. If you haven't seen that video before, please go look for it. And it looks horrible putting the sponge over here, because, well, it just looks horrible in your tank, and you don't want something, you don't want to decorate your tank so nicely and then have a ugly looking filter in there. And yes, this is an internal filter for those who didn't know. And at first glance you might know that the cap for this bottle is on, and let me remove that for you. This tube right here, opening, still have a polyester ball. It's just some polyester filling that I rolled up into a ball and then placed in here. And then over here I have drilled some holes, and at the side of this thing as well. And then the cap, just drill a bunch of holes just like this. And then you take this polyester right here. This is not the polyester filling for filling the pillows, but this is the polyester sheet you get in a big mat that is quite cheap, and I use that to make my polyester tubing. If you didn't know this, I've made this polyester tubing right here for filters. Go check it out, it's on my channel. And you just put this polyester right in here. Later on I will tell you how I have made this and how it works. Just stuff it in, make sure it's inside. Just fits up. The reason why you don't want to put any polyester right here is because this tube needs to go in here, and this, just place it inside just like this, nice and smooth. Now just fit this cap on, and this looks much more pleasing than the last one that I've made. So first, they call this a moving bed filter because the media in here moves, and you can buy K1, K1 Micro, Helix, or even Biomotion out there. But I have gone for a cheap alternative, just some cut up straws, and for me, I prefer those bendy straws, ones that you can bend, because the bendy part has much more surface area than the normal smooth parts of the straw. You just cut them into very small sizes, like about a quarter of an inch or so, how does this work is this is an airline tubing right here, and then you plug it into an air pump. Any air pump will do, and then bubbles will rise up. What this does is create a suction behind it to draw water up, so where the bubble goes, the water goes, and then water will be drawn in from these holes and get mechanically filtered out by the polyester that we have put in there, so it traps all those debris and poop from the fish and the tank, and then the water reaches the media, and then because of this top right here, curved top, it is allowing all the air bubbles to go to here. And I've drilled some holes just right here so that bubbles come out and water can also get out. And behind, just drill 2 holes right here. For mine it's quite big because my suction cup here has a really big knob. You just want a nut at the end, right here, because when you fit it in, it will be a tight and snug fit. Squeeze it in. Make sure the hose has no extra space for water to get in, because we want water to go in from here and get mechanically filtered out first. And just like this, the knob will stop it from stopping it from coming up. But with force, like when you pull it, it will definitely come out like this. Just put it in. What this does, because it is very light, as all the straws are very light, as you guys know, when you stick it to the side of your aquarium, it will not just float up. And yes, this will be placed vertically, and you guys will just ask me, hey, why use straws instead of just ceramic rings or any sintered glass media? What this does is, over time, the straws will get covered with bacteria, and by bacteria I mean aerobic bacteria, because this provides a lot of air and water movement in it. So when you place it inside a tank, all of it will just float up to the top first, and then when the water goes through, it will just start circling like that, and over time bacteria will grow on it and make it a brown tan color. And if you have a well stocked tank and this is the only filter you have, this might turn black, as all the bacteria goes on it, their color is black. And because a lot of bacteria, there's a thick bacterial film, you'll be able to see the bacteria, but just in a form of color and starch. When you see those tan colors, do not think that they are just any debris or poop that just sticks on the straws. They are bacteria, so do not wash this off. This will never be needed to be taken out or washed. And when this moves, all this straw moves, it will start to knock against each other and rub off any dead or any weak bacteria and release them out into the water in the tank. And then only make sure that strong good bacteria that can cling on all these straws while they rub against each other, and all the friction. So this is just a perfect filter if you place it in a non-planted tank, because the plants need some extra ammonia to grow, and this just very quickly, because of the strong bacteria, removes all the ammonia and nitrite. And for this, they can't remove any nitrate, because this is all just full of oxygen and water movement. Only aerobic bacteria stays in here. Anaerobic bacteria, which removes nitrate, needs slow water movement and just the opposite kind of habitat the aerobic bacteria need. So it can handle ammonia spikes from just water changes. If you are doing a large one, handle it very well. So this is a perfect filter for non-planted tanks or a very lightly planted tank with an overstocked tank. This is also great for any fry tanks or any nursing tanks like hospital tanks, because they just remove all the toxic ammonia and nitrite almost immediately from the tank water. So your fishes babies or any sick fishes will not get their sickness will not get even worse for sick fishes and for babies, because they are very vulnerable to disease like ammonia. So this will be a perfect filter, and that's it. Bye.